Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes Chronicles. Yeah, we're at the end of the third month of the Old Wound scenario in the Conquest of the Underworld campaign, and we have another text message. Sir Tarnum, I'd like to have a word with you in private, Mentor said as the strategy session came to an end. I nodded and dismissed the other captains, knowing that this was the confrontation I'd been dreading. Maybe I should call you King Tarnum the Tyrant, Mentor said. No reason denying it now. Yes, I was once the barbarian king. I didn't set out to be a tyrant, though. Before I knew it, I had become exactly what I set out to battle. Things happened that I... Don't give me pathetic excuses! How is it you're alive, walking around, and no older than when you supposedly died, if my figures are right? What are you, a lich? Some kind of a natural? What kind of beast are you? A man, like you, I said. Not like me, you're a murderer! Quiet, I hushed. He'd shouted that last part loud enough for everyone to hear. Tell a single soul and you'll kill us all, I warned him. My actions speak for themselves. I've gotten us this far, but now is not the time for everything to fall apart. You know as well as I that we're committed to this quest. No turning back now. I'm here because I want to help Queen Allison. If you don't want to hear my story, fine, but if you try to expose my secret, you'll learn what a tyrant I can truly be. I won't let these men die because of one man who enjoys poking his nose where it doesn't belong. Okay, I'm going to pause just a second to take care of something off camera, and I will be right back. And we're back. I am determined to get through the rest of this scenario today in this episode. Yeah, got a Griffin Conservatory there. I wouldn't mind taking some angels, say, to replace those Walking Dead. Now, I think I did spot a orange hero coming through the teleporter there. See, and I think we were going to have Cuthbert head towards, I think the Black Keymaster thing. Let's get back there. Of course, there's a couple things we could still flag here and visit. Actually, he hasn't been there yet. Shocking. Okay, and Caitlin, where are you going? Yeah, that's that. Okay, we're having Caitlin head to the White Border Guard. So we've flagged both of the last two border guards. And okay, and she's heading to the Black Border Guard. And then we've just got Loinus picking up a couple of resources here. I don't think he's got anything that Tarnum can use, so perhaps we can send him up towards that black border guard, because it looks like that just lets us through to a hill fort. And certainly most of the heroes could use some upgrading for their troops. Okay, we're going to build stuff off camera. We'll come back probably for this battle with the Griffin Conservatory, and for when at least one hero each reaches those 2 border guards. So we will see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Very beginning of the 4th month of game time, and Tarnum's ready to tackle the Griffin Conservatory. For each 10 griffins in a stack, you'll end up getting 1 angel. It looks like probably we'll get 2 angels out of this, which seems like a fair trade for 28 Walking Dead. You know, earlier in the scenario I might have wanted to run this manually, but by this late in the game, the main armies are so powerful that 100 differences not that big a deal. Okay, now 2 border guards, and there's like 2 orange heroes that have come out. Oh, okay, there's like 1. Don't know if we'll actually end up sending him there, but well, doesn't matter. Okay, this is one of the 2 orange heroes, and there's another one to Sonya's northeast. This isn't that big an army though, so it shouldn't take that long. Okay. And then go get the other one. Yeah, it's just a piddly little scouting force, no big deal. Okay, and then I think we can get back to the mine that she was trying to deflag a little bit ago. Yeah, that one there. Which still keeps her close to there in case anybody else pops out. Might as well. Like that. And then just over here a little ways is... Oh, you're kidding. Now why can't he get through that way? Okay, whatever. Caitlin is trying to get there. Okay. She's trying to get over to the white one. I think Adelaide is trying to get to the black one. we'll send Loinus that way too. Okay, so probably when we do come back, we'll be bursting through those two border guards. Whew. So we will see you in a bit again. Okay, so we have another text message. I gave Mensur and myself a couple days to cool off, then I summoned him to my tent. When he entered, he stared at me, open hatred in his eyes. I'd seen worse, but I also knew by his cautious stance that he was plotting my assassination. Mensur, maybe you'll never believe that I truly am on your side. I'm here to help Queen Alysanne, that's all. When I'm done, you'll never see me again. But until you believe me, I've decided that I have to play your game for the sake of all these men. A look of uncertainty flickered across his face. I have a piece of information that would not only bring down Queen Alysanne, but the kingdom of Arathia as well. Knowing how much you care for your people, you'll not want to risk this secret getting out. Especially if, say, I were to mysteriously die, and then a loyal soldier with orders to take a certain letter to the upper world were to give it to the first minstrel he finds. Minstrels are notoriously bad at keeping secrets, you know. What secret? Mensur asked hesitantly. This was the game he was used to playing. He could tell I wasn't bluffing. It's public knowledge that Rion Griffinheart rescued Alysanne's mother from a little village. What people don't know is that the sister of the barbarian king lived in that village. I said. I don't believe you. Believe me? I wonder what would happen if everyone found out that Queen Alysanne is the niece of Tarnum, the barbarian tyrant. Mayhem, I would think. Certainly Alysanne would lose her head. Everything I've said has been confirmed. You know I'm not lying. Mensur left the tent, stunned and confused. Even though I hoped it was enough to get the spy to leave me alone, I still wasn't going to get any sleep tonight. Okay. So I guess we'll get through this turn. And then not come back until we're ready to break through the border guards. Very straightforward. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we'll take a break and hopefully come back when we're finally ready to get through the stupid border guards. We'll see you in a bit. And we're back. We've got one of our Gopher heroes just outside the white border guard, and Cuthbert is about to break through the black border guard here, so let's go ahead and pass. And a little extra gold, which is going to be useful if we're going to be upgrading massive amounts of troops. And then basically we're going to have everybody gather around the boat that Adelaide had sailed over. Okay, there's the white border guard. And goes through. Okay, so this goes to a little bitty area. With a dragon cave. So let's save the game and try that battle. If necessary, Sonya is not that far away from the other end of this teleporter, so we could have her try the dragon cave if Caitlin isn't able to manage it. Well, it's not that many dragons though. some of the royal griffins that got killed by the red dragon. Good. And actually we don't really need red dragons right now, so we'll send it right back through. And then send her up towards the boat. And I think at this point we'll just send everybody up towards the boat. Which will have everybody available for Orange Hero trouncing duty, because they'll be close at hand. Okay, so we'll come back in a bit and we'll have everybody combine the best of their armies into one really huge army and give it to Tarnum, so we can cross over to the central island and tackle all those guards in front of the Appendage Second Sight. So we'll see you in a bit. And we're back for just a bit. Another text message. Mincer's been cold toward me for some time now, but at least no one's attempted to put a dagger in my back. He's returned to his work with a vengeance, but now he only sends his reports in written form. When we first started working together, I got the impression he liked me. I certainly liked him. My attempts to explain myself have been met with polite refusals. Mensor simply doesn't want to talk to me, and I suspect there's a deeper reason for such hatred. Okay. Sonya actually has the best of the armies, but I want to have Tarnum be the one who goes to the island. So we'll have Sonya share her stuff. Okay. And then we'll have Sonya head toward that coastal castle to get those units upgraded. Tarnum, get to the bloody boat already! Yeah. And Caitlin's been trying to catch up with Tarnum, because Tarnum has excess archers, and Caitlin could use a few of those. Okay, Adelaide, just leave there. Up to Adelaide, and they can swap troops among themselves. Yeah, I think we want to concentrate troops with Loinus, perhaps, because he actually is leveled up a bit more. Should take care of it. Yeah. And we'll just leave that lot there. And we will go on to the next game, we can hopefully finally get Tarnum to that silly ship. But just a sec. Okay, we're back. Tarnum's got his army about as strong as it's ever going to be, and we're going to take him finally out to that silly boat. And what's going to be the quickest passage for me? Probably that. Give all those eagle-eyed doodads too. Cuthbert, since he's got the eagle-eye skill. And we'll have him give one of his griffins to Sonya. And then he can go pick up a replacement from the castle. Sort of. And then we'll station other people right outside that teleporter. Where did Cuthbert's over there? Adelaide. Could maybe give a griffin over to him. And let's see. Actually, I think we'll put Linus on line the teleporter. Okay, and we'll just move on to the next turn. Actually, I'm not even going to bother to hire more troops until the start of the next week if it goes that long, because we've got so much oodles of gold. We can afford to build up garrisons and all the castles right in the first turn, so we'll be back in a sec. Okay, we've got another text message. Pit fiends swept through the camp last night. They burned supplies and spoiled much of our food. By the time I reached the commotion, I saw Mensor fighting a losing battle with one of the enemy. He's a better spy than swordsman. I pushed my way to Mensor's side just as he tripped over one of the bodies, and I killed the pit fiend looming over Mensor. The rest of the ambushers were dead in minutes. When the combat was over, I met Mensor's gaze, but he said nothing. His wounds were still minor, but I sent him to the healer to have them treated. And Tarnum's ready to make landfall. And we'll send him up towards those devils next. We'll just have the rest of the heroes gang up on that teleporter exit. They haven't anything better to do anyway. And let's see, is he gonna reach it? Almost. Okay, we're going to save the game. And finally tackle those archdevils. Let's see how many lots are. 44, it's kind of lots. Okay, let's see what's the most powerful single stack spell I can use. Implosion would be nice if I had it. But do I have it? It's 1,207. Excuse me. Ooh. 31. Actually, it looks like that meteor shower is going to be the best bet, even though it's a multi-target spell. If I had implosion, I would certainly have. Oh, it has to be level 1. Okay, magic arrow it is. And we have our archangels. At least we have nearly as many archangels as there were devils there. Oh, good question. I think I'll leave the royal griffins there. My other people up to protect my missile troops, just in case that archdevil stack gets frisky. And another magic arrow. Good. Okay, now 50,000 gold. And actually, we've got enough gold saved up, we can do that. 50,000! I've never seen so much gold in one place! Lucky me! My poor companions have all passed away waiting for your arrival. Something they ate, I think. Oh well, maybe this gold will relieve my grief. I've been here for so long. Decades, I think. I've been waiting for someone. Waiting to meet, Tarnum. I want only to ask him one question that I can find myself a final resting place. I'm finally looking to the face of Tarnum. I have but one question for you. Why did you lead our people astray? The old man asked of you. You think you might recognize this old man, but it can't be. I was angry. Sorry. The elder shakes his head and walks away sadly. You have found the Pendant of Second Sight. This will allow you to bribe Deezelisk into handing over Jorm and allowing you to get the soul of Green Griffinheart. Your quest is nearing the end. And that finishes up the old wound scenario. So we're going to save this. And then in the next episode, we can finally move on to the next scenario in this campaign. So we will see you then.